Hi. Welcome to Luke's Man Cave. On this episode we're going to be continuing with the Red Bull Soapbox Derby car build. We're going to extend the chassis outwards. We're going to increase the back half of the body width because we want the rear track to be almost equal to the front track. We need to work out the lengths of the wheelbase and wheel width. Follow us on this journey. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to disassemble all of this useless stuff. Cut some of these tags out maybe. We want to try and keep the bushes and the suspension, so we'll be removing the tags and whatever. And we'll see what it turns into. This is known as the Wii stand. Whee! Proper dad joke that, wasn't it? That's that off. We're now going to cut that across that line and that line. In the bin. That was a good shot. Right, the aim of this is we've got the brackets with the bushes and the hangers in the right place. So we know, because we've measured the Camaro, we know the ratio of the wheel base to the wheel track is 1.5. So because the wheel base is 110 centimetres to the outside of the wheels, we want to also have 110 centimetres on the back here. The wheels are about 10 centimetres wide, so it's 90 centimetres to the inside of the hub, 90 centimetres to the inside of the hub. We can use that ratio to work out that front to back wants to be roughly 165 centimetres, which brings us up to this line here. I've just penned it on the table just as a reference. We're going to go for 30 centimetres between the centre of the bush to the centre of the axle, which brings us nicely onto there, so you can there. We're going to cut that in the middle, extend that out to just shy of 90 centimetres, and then we're going to do some welding and stuff and make it happen. So we've cut it offset, not only because it makes it easier in the chopper, so they're nice and square should be, but also it'll offset the cuts. It doesn't matter about measuring because we know they're both 9 centimetres. So yeah, easy peasy. We'll just give them a little bit of a clean up with the grinder. Oh, look at that. We know they will fit because that's where they came out of. And now, whichever the shorter of them two is, we need to match the other one. So I'm going to go across there to there, and then we'll have another one that goes there to there, because I'm going to be sat about here. So obviously this wants a couple of cross braces and whatever. We've got plenty of metal to do it with though. What I'm wondering is if we're going to go from there to there, so maybe we could go across the top there to there, and then that would stop it folding in half. Quick update, we've got the base on, so that is set in still. For the wheel length, we're going to have that piece of angle down there bolted on the back there with a bit of the 15mm high carbon steel is going to be the axle, the rear axle at least, so that will be poking out the back. Wheelbase will be 165, yeah, cooking on gas. So next up is I am going to measure from there to there. We're going to have a piece of this 2020 by 2 in there, and then I'm going to radius off that so it fits nice, and radius off the other side so it fits nice there. And then we'll get some strength in there with some 45s or some angle or something, because we don't fold it in half with my fat ass in there, do we? New still comes with preservation oil on it, and it's thick black and it gets everywhere, so you try and take as much off as you can, otherwise you just end up with disgusting hands and all your tools get covered in crap. Can you put sound effects on?
Of what?
So if I blow this,
You want a whistle?
Right, what we're going to do is we're going to make that fit that from the top, same as on the other side and on the other end. I'm going to get my super helpful helper to hold the other side. I'll show him where to hold it, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put that behind it, put the other end in the right place, and then we're going to draw there with a scribe, and then we'll get it in the vise and we'll notch that out with the grinder. Oh, give me a minute. I'm gonna have to. Oh yeah. It just fits, doesn't it? It's falling together.
That's what measurements do. Good planning.
Wow, planning.
Yeah.
That's lovely. I'm well pleased with that. We've got the rough box section sort of chassis built monocoque. We're going to be adding a few sort of 45-degree triangles, because as we know, triangle is the strongest shape. I prefer a dodecahedron, just because it's a nice shape, you know. Put a few cross braces in there. We'll have a little measure up. We're going to put at least one cross brace there, probably another one here, because I think I'll be sat about here. I'll check for foot length and see how it fits. You'll be seeing me in a minute.
Oh no, crisis.
How will it go like it's right?
It's like a magic trick.
So what we're going to do now is add some diagonals, 45 cut. I'm just working out where the centre of my bum's going to be. I think it's going to be about here, so we're hoping that 45 up to there, or we'll go 45 from there to there, down, up, down, maybe up, depending on how much material we've got. We might need to pop down the engineering shop to buy some more materials. We'll just have a little measure, see how we get on. With measuring 45s, you have to remember that one length will be the short side and one length will be the long side. As you can see, these cross braces are in. We do want to do a couple more, but I've run out of material unfortunately, so I'm going to have to go down the shop and buy that. Next time you'll see this, all of this will be welded up, will be zipped up, all nailed in every corner properly. I'll turn it upside down and do the bottom half, and I'll also get the back end on. All I'm going to do is lay that up there, and then I'll just obviously centre it and then weld it in place. Not really interesting, not something that you want to be following and staying here for. So I'll say my goodbyes now. And I'll see you tomorrow, and all of this will be welded, and we'll do an episode of the getting the steering links done and whatnot. Great stuff. See you then.
On the next episode of Luke's Man Cave, look forward to this getting finished. But will it get done in time before we need to go to testing?
I was going to say Tesco. I was going to say Tesco.
Will it get done in time before we need to go to Tesco's?
In the bin.
Oh my god. Oh, it's the bin's fault.
Yeah. We could put that one on there, couldn't we? So it gets all the way there and then fucks off.